Hey everyone, doing something a little different today. We're up in the UP looking for copper at the moment. I'm at Central Mine up in the Keweenaw Peninsula, or up in the UP, and yeah, we're let me turn the camera around. So we're looking for bluer material in this big rock pile. Still active mine. And I'm just pulling all this rubble down until we find some bluish rock, which usually indicates copper. Don't have a metal detector, so can't really find copper that way like everyone else is here. But yeah, here's all little pieces right here. That's so cool. So that's what we're looking for. We're gonna see if we can find some bigger pieces of floaters, some big pieces of copper today. Oh, some blue in that, but not what we're looking for. Some cooler, greener texture. I'm not sure what that is. Got a little copper in this. You can see that or not. Get really careful. This hill right here is going to come down. We'll search through it. I just don't want to be underneath of it. Ooh. Little chunk of copper material inside? I think so. We'll have to take home and wash it. Alright, like I said, we're looking for blue. Just shine through all this. Be a lot easier with the metal detector. Not sure where that is. Now, ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Is that copper? Oh, it looks like quartz with a little copper infused. Well, that's cool. We'll bring it home. See what it washes up as. We're knocking more of this down. Haven't found anything else yet. Ooh. So I'm not sure if that's copper or not. It's green, has that cool texture to it. Bring it home. Wash it up. Oh. That's cool. So most of that thick stuff's knocked down now, so we can get in this wall a little bit more. And not have to worry about it collapsing. Alright, slowly pushing the stuff because this is all dirty, but it's new, so I don't want to push anything down. Oh shoot, zoom in here. Oh, that is the nicest piece of floater copper I found up here so far. Look at that. That's so nice. Has a little tail on there. Ooh, do not want to break that. I am so lucky that I didn't break when I found it. Wow guys, this is amazing. A little different than agates, but hey, when you're up in the UP, you gotta look for copper. All right, let's go see what else we can find. My girlfriend Abby. Abby, say hi everyone.
Hi.
Finding anything yet?
No.
Well, I just did. Just dug this out of the wall. Just a little piece of copper, but oh my goodness, this is gonna be a really cool little specimen. You can see there's some holes in it. A natural little bowl. I'm almost out of breath climbing this hill. Super cool little specimen for the shelf though. I'll get washed up and show you closer to the iPhone later, and yeah, let's keep going. Right here, I'm not sure if you can see there or not. This cool greenish rock. Oh, that's cool. No copper in it, but still cool to find. A little piece of copper here. I'll take it and see what it looks like at home. All right, this new spot. Oh, just talking to the camera. At this new spot, saw this cool looking rock, picked it up, noticed what it was right away, so I put it back down so I can show you guys right away. Look at that. I noticed those little hexes inside. It's a big piece of coral, I think horn coral or some kind of coral, but a whole bunch of little fossils in the back as well. Cool find. Not copper what I was looking for, but hey, I'll take it for sure. Let's go see what else is in this hillside here. All right, so I found this really hard little crevice to crawl up, somewhere where people really can't bring the metal detectors, and I was halfway up here. Didn't turn the camera on just because kind of tight spot, and you see a lot of green in these areas. Lots of green oxide or just some kind of materials. Saw this one. Wasn't anything crazy. Then looked right next to it, and I'm pretty darn sure this is a piece of copper. It's super, super heavy. Heavier than any rock around here, so actually, what is that? Oh, it's a cool green, but nothing this big. This is the biggest piece of copper out here so far. This is amazing. Wow. So maybe in the future I'll sand a few spots, show you the polished side, but otherwise I really like that nice turquoise green on the copper, so might just leave this specimen as is too. Alright guys, I found a real nice pocket, lots of copper ore, and right on top of this big piece that just fell off here. Didn't get in camera. Think this is a big flake right here. Look at that. Holy cow. Oh, super dirty right now. We'll wash that off. That's pure copper flake. Amazing. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Alright guys, that's all we found today. A few more pieces I found off camera, and yeah, we'll go through them here in a little bit, see what we found. Hey guys, welcome back. Before we get into it with the copper I found and up close, hey, please leave a like, follow the page, share it, leave a comment, and I'll just keep making the videos. Before it gets too cold here, I'll jump in the water a few more times, and yeah, if you like the video, please like it. All right, if this light gets distracting right there, it's on top of my phone, let me know. I'll change in the future, but hopefully this will kind of show pieces a little better in the light. It's kind of getting dark out. But yeah, let's start with some copper. So this is not float copper. I accidentally said float copper in my video. All this is just flake copper or vein copper. Float copper gets washed up from the glaciers and the Great Lakes. So mistakenly said that. I was running a little low on sleep that night, but got some really cool pieces. We'll just start with that really cool piece. One of my favorite pieces I found was that really cool bluish one with a curl. It did break, like I said in the video, super fragile. It might not even be that piece. I think it was that piece, yeah. So that piece broke off. I think it was like something similar to this right here. Sadly, that piece broke off. It is what it is. It was held on by a tiny little piece that got damaged when I found it. But really cool. Still a really cool piece. I'm gonna put it in my display like this. Got some cool little holes. I like that little tail. This big piece, super heavy. This is just pure copper ore. A few other materials inside. All this white, I don't know if it's quartz or calcite or something, but super heavy, so that's almost all copper in there. Kind of cool piece to have. I'll put on this display like this. Oh, look at this. I haven't even looked at this one yet. Just some copper ore, nothing fancy. This piece, kind of like that last bigger piece, just pure copper ore inside a whole bunch of host rock. Kind of see some of the veins right here. Cool little piece. Just some specks of copper in this piece. I don't know if water helps with this copper. This piece is really cool. I took it home. Wasn't that cool when I found it. I washed it off, and as soon as I washed it off, a lot of the rocks came out, and it kind of really showed this really cool vein. This is host rock here, and this here, I might see if I can take that out in the future. I'm gonna let it soak for a bit and see what the full vein looks like in the future after soaking for a week. But so far, I mean, that's super cool. Cool little flake here. This is my favorite smaller piece. Super cool. Got that really nice circle in there, goes all the way through. This little piece is my favorite of the smaller pieces. Just a really cool design. Luckily it wasn't broken when I found it. Easily could have been stepped on out there, or another rock could have crushed it. Just a really cool piece. I'm gonna put on a display like this, or like this. Yeah, so it's probably my favorite of the smaller pieces. Got a lot of little flakes. So nothing crazy here, just little flakes of copper I found out there. Just some copper ore that must have got left in the bucket. All right, this is the biggest flake I found. Yeah, it's pure copper. It's very heavy. I think it's amazing. Kind of cool, bent up around that top here. I think maybe in the future, maybe leave it like this or polish part of it just so you can see that shiny copper. Otherwise, for now, just go in my display case like this. I really like that blue, especially when it dries. I should have left a few pieces of dry. But, oops, super cool. Happy I found this one, and a few bigger pieces here. This is just some of the copper ore I was finding up there. You can see the flakes of copper in there. There's a lot in this one. Oh, that's copper. Copper flakes. I thought maybe in the future, oh, this is just a green rock. I thought in the future, if I get a saw, maybe I can cut some of this and have some cool little slabs of copper in the ore, or copper ore. This piece, I'm not sure how much of it actually is copper. All this up here is copper. This little area is copper. Some copper here. I think there's just a lot of copper inside this rock. Feels super heavy, so it could be quite a bit more copper inside. I'll have to look into this piece a little bit more in the future. Still a cool piece to find. Oh, this piece is so cool. I mean, look how much, all that darker, rusty material is all copper inside that material there. I don't know if you can see it with that light. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah, look at that side. I just find so much of that. Then I started seeing in shops, people are cutting it up and selling for $10, $15 a small piece. Something more of a novelty than anything. It's not really worth anything crazy amount, just super cool to find. And like I said, I think I might cut this piece in the future with a saw. This piece is really cool. Lots of copper. But on this side, it's a whole bunch of druzy quartz. So I just thought that was kind of cool, finding that out there. Nothing super rare, anything. You know, there is a small pocket right here. That might be worth cutting open someday, see what's inside of there. But no big crystals or anything. Just a lot of cool copper ore inside this one. All right, so this last little piece, super cool. Unfortunately, it did break out there. I was moving a whole bunch of big rocks, and everything's so dusty out there, I couldn't even see what this rock was before it broke. But I moved some big rocks, and the only reason I found it is because it broke, and inside there was no dust inside. So I looked and I was like, holy cow. And it's just super unfortunate that it broke. I was moving some bigger rocks, fell on some smaller rocks, and that was underneath of it when I finally pulled that big rock away. And what's really unfortunate is this was kind of a rounder rock, like a big dome rock right here, and you see it's really cool. It's a really cool center. Inside that is just a whole bunch of specks of copper. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, but super cool little piece. It's just super unfortunate that it broke. You know, it was impossible to tell what unit it was until it broke, which happens when you're looking for rocks. I'll still forever keep this piece. Just super cool. I wonder if I can get closer up. Yeah, it's really hard to see the flecks of copper in there, but a lot easier to see in person. You can kind of see some of the flecks there. Yeah, so a really cool piece to keep whole if it was whole. Oh, yeah, there's just pure copper all throughout there. You know, I'm not sure on the name of this rock. I'll look it up. I'll throw it on the screen as you're watching. But really cool specimen, put on the shelf, and warn other people in the future. Be careful when you're knocking over for bigger rocks or moving rocks, because you'll never know what's underneath of them. But 100% had a great time at the mine. We'll be going back. All right, totally forgot to show this one off. So there we go. Zooming in on it now. I did find it in the video. So I've been looking this up. It's either honeycomb or favosites coral. I'm going to guess it's favosites. It just has those honeycomb coral characteristics. I have no idea for sure. I'm talking to a few fossil experts in Michigan to see if I can get a better understanding what it is. Otherwise, let me just kind of go all the way around it. And the backside's really cool too, because they show a bunch of other fossil, mostly clams and shells. So that's really cool. But yeah, otherwise, lots of little cool hexagons inside there. Here's where the stem would be. My guess, without talking to any experts yet, is going to be favosites, which is pretty common in Michigan for fossilized coral. I mean, it's still rare to find, but more common type. Yeah, stay tuned. I do have more agates I'll be going through here later. Just found those. So otherwise, yeah, pretty cool finding coral at the central mine. So yeah, let me know what you think of the copper I found, and hopefully you liked the video. Found some. I think these 4 pieces are gonna be my favorite, especially when I clean this vein up a little bit. And this piece, unfortunately, broke, but hey, still love it. This little piece, just amazing. That didn't break out there or get squished on or got flattened out. And this piece is just huge. Be really cool to polish it up and cool find. But yeah. All right, guys, that's all I have today. If you liked the video, like I said before, please leave a like, a comment, and I just went back out to the river earlier today, so I'll have some more agate videos here soon. And yeah, it's getting cold. I'm gonna have to get my waders on and go look for agates above water soon, but I'll hopefully get quite a bit more underwater before it gets too cold here in Wisconsin. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.